Hi. Welcome once again to Psych Gummies. In today's video we are going to learn about 5 simple ways to enhance your confidence with easy tricks. Number 1. Humble self-destruction. It's not uncommon for those lacking confidence to underestimate their own value in the world. This is particularly true for upcoming artists and entrepreneurs who may feel out of place among the countless successful professionals in their respective fields. It can seem as though everyone else has a special talent or message that they just don't possess. Perhaps you have something important to say, but are too afraid of how others will react to speak up in certain situations. While it's important to maintain a healthy perspective on your work, too much modesty can actually hinder your self-confidence and prevent you from recognizing your own worth. It's easy to admire the achievements of others, but much harder to see the value in something you've created yourself. However, remember that no matter what you create, it will always be unique to you, even if the idea or subject matter is similar to someone else's. Your individual perspective is what sets you apart and makes your work special. Don't let lack of confidence hold you back from sharing your voice with the world. Number 2. Stand your ground. Have you ever felt like your confidence was slipping away? Maybe it's because of the people around you. They may be undermining your ideas and making you question your goals. Their doubts can creep into your mind until you start to doubt yourself too. It's easy to take their word as truth, especially if you struggle with low self-esteem. Let's say you share an idea for a presentation with a classmate, and they shoot it down. Most people would just accept their criticism and stop contributing, feeling like they don't have anything valuable to say. But why should one person's opinion carry so much weight? The truth is, when someone doesn't like what you're saying, it can feel like everyone else must feel the same way. You start to imagine all the negative things people might be thinking about you. The spotlight effect kicks in, and you feel like you're the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. So, how can you turn this situation around and use criticism to build your confidence instead of tearing it down? The key is to stand up for yourself and your ideas. If you believe in something, it's worth defending. Sure, those doubtful voices in your head may not disappear overnight, but actively believing in yourself is essential. Constructive criticism can be helpful, but most of the time, your opinion matters more than anyone else's. Don't let anyone tear you down or make you doubt yourself. Believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too. Number 3. Mastering the art of conflict resolution. When it comes to conflict and confidence, they simply don't mix. Whenever a situation feels like it could go wrong, your fears tend to override your confidence. And if something does end up going awry, the weight of shame and guilt can crush your self-assurance. It's no wonder that conflict often gets a bad rap and that many of us do whatever we can to avoid it. But this approach can actually stunt our personal growth. We derive the most satisfaction from our ability to overcome obstacles, and conflicts are no exception. They give us the chance to showcase our strengths and reveal our true potential. When we come out on top, the feelings of pride and triumph can fuel us to tackle even bigger challenges. The good news is that you can build your confidence by learning to confront and resolve small conflicts. It could be something as simple as resolving an argument with a coworker or finding a way to work with someone whose personality clashes with yours. By practicing these skills, you'll gradually build up to more significant conflicts, and before you know it, you'll be equipped to handle even the toughest situations. Don't let fear hold you back from reaching your full potential. Embrace conflict as an opportunity to grow and learn, and watch your confidence soar. Number 4. Partial objectivity striving. Sounds like a dull and technical concept, doesn't it? Let me spice it up a bit for you. Have you ever wondered how you can truly be objective about your own life? It's a daunting task to remove all personal biases from any decision you make. Most people would argue that it's impossible. And they're not entirely wrong. Everything you think or know has been influenced by something, whether it's your upbringing, your education, or your experiences. You are a product of the world around you, and that means you can never completely remove yourself from any choice you make. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Let's say you're starting a new job in a higher position than you've ever had before. You want to make a good first impression and come across as confident and capable. But you're feeling anxious and doubtful, convinced that everyone will see through you. This is where partial objectivity comes in. It can help you block out your fears and gain control over your emotions. By being objective, you can reflect on your own strengths and weaknesses and focus on how you see yourself, rather than worrying about how others perceive you. Of course, you can never be completely objective. But striving for partial objectivity is still worthwhile. It can shift your perspective, build confidence, and relieve stress. And the simple act of trying to be objective can have a positive impact on your life. So don't worry about being perfect. Just aim for partial objectivity and see how it can change your outlook on life. Number 5 # nightmare warning. Confidence is like a tightrope walk, a thrilling adventure, but one wrong step can send you plummeting down. The fear of the unknown often causes us to lose our footing and stumble. When facing a new situation, we can feel like we're in the dark, with no control over our own destiny. Our thoughts become a jumbled mess, our self-esteem dwindles, and we may even feel paralyzed with fear. Imagine you're working in a mundane office job, daydreaming about pursuing your passion for the arts. You long for that dream job, but when the opportunity finally arises, you freeze. It's easier to stay in the comfort of what you know, rather than take a leap into the unknown. But there's a way to conquer that fear and take that leap of faith. The key is to prepare for the worst-case scenario. Visualize every possible nightmare and act it out if you have to. By experiencing your fears ahead of time, you can figure out how to overcome them. Taking precautions doesn't bring your fears to life, it helps prevent them from happening. For instance, if you're nervous about giving a speech, bring note cards with you. Having them in your pocket may be all you need to keep your mind from going blank during your presentation. So take that step forward, and don't be afraid to prepare for the worst.